Hi, today I want to talk about four habits for you to become successful. So these are four habits that you should adopt if you want to become successful yourself. Number one habit is journaling. So if you're going to be successful at anything, you have to start journaling. So if you want to be successful as an individual in terms of your happiness, in terms of your wealth, in terms of your career, in terms of your marriage, in terms of anything that you want to be successful in, say you have a certain goal, it's a 5-year goal, it's a 10-year goal, you have to start journaling. You have to start writing down each and every day what are some of the steps that you're going to be taking. So every single day, write down your goals. What are the objectives of the day? What are you trying to achieve throughout the day? In terms of your happiness, what are you going to do? In terms of your wealth, what are you going to do? In terms of your fitness, what are you going to do? Write down and journal some of the things that you are planning to achieve in your own life. And sometimes you might not even know how, but writing them down and broken down in small steps, that will help you basically achieve those goals better. So you may have a 10-year plan, but on your daily plan, what are you going to achieve today? So if you have a 10-year plan, what are you going to do today that will move you closer to that dream? So you might not know how to achieve the 10-year plan, but you know how to achieve the day plan. So what will you do today to achieve those things, So successful people journal. And journaling can be in a lot of ways. You can write them on a book, you can write them on or put them on a vision board, or you can write them just like I've done on my 109 dreams. So I've basically wrote down a couple of dreams that I want to achieve in my own life. And each and every single day, I write down what am I going to do to achieve some of those goals? What am I going to do to move myself closer to achieving some of the goals that I have? So if you want to be successful, you have to absolutely journal. It can be in the morning where you basically write down 10 things that you want to achieve throughout the day, or 5 things that you want to achieve throughout the day. And then tomorrow, you do the same thing and again and again and again, each and every single day. Because having it written down basically gives you clarity on what you want to achieve. So the second thing that successful people do is they have goals. They make goals. So your goal can be a 10-year goal, but with your 10-year goal, break it down into 1-year goals. So you want to make, say, 10 million in the next 10 years. Every year, how much will you make? In order for you to get to 10 million, every year, how much are you going to make? Now break that down again. Every month, how much are you going to make? Now break that down. Every week, how much are you going to make? Break that down again. Every single day, what are you going to what are you supposed to achieve, So break your plans down to daily plans so that you can work on achieving the goals that you set out for yourself. So every single day, what are you going to do to make sure that you move closer to your dreams, So make yourself small little goals that you want to achieve every single day. And your goals should have your what. What are you going to achieve on that day? When? By 10 o'clock in the morning, I will be done with this. By 12 o'clock in the morning, I'll be done with this. By 5 o'clock later onwards, I'll be done with this, And how are you going to achieve it? So your day plan must have, the task that you want to achieve, and you must be clear on when you're going to be doing it, what time, how you're going to achieve it, and what you need to do, and how you're basically going to do it, So make daily plans. So you have your first journal. Now you have a plan to say, okay, on this is what I'm planning to do. This is how I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to call this person. I'm going to do this, So the third thing that successful people have, or basically do, the habit that successful people have is studying, It's important that you study so that you can move yourself closer to the person that you want to be, So before, it was always read books. That's the most important source of information, Right now, most important source might not necessarily be just books. It can be your books, it can be your podcasts, it can be your audios, it can be your videos that you see on YouTube. It can be, interacting with other people that are maybe successful than you, maybe that are far from you, on Instagram, on Facebook, you can get so much content from people that are more successful than you that basically help you to become successful yourself. So studying has a lot of ways. So you can study in different ways, but you need to actually study each and every single day. Give yourself time. If you're studying for 5 minutes every day, study for that time, and then afterwards go to 10 minutes, go to 1 hour, get to 30 minutes. Move yourself closer to studying actually more each and every single day, so that you can become closer to the environment that you want to be at the end of the day. So you have to make that commitment to study, but at the same time you must study the right things, the things that will move you closer to the goals that you have. If you have a fitness goal, what are you going to study to make sure that you get closer to that fitness goal? How are you going to achieve it? And sometimes you might find that you read a book and it gets you closer to understanding your body type. It gets you closer to understanding the type of person that you are in terms of your fitness, the food that you're supposed to eat. So reading or getting closer or getting a YouTube videos or studying, that moves you closer to achieving the goals that you want to achieve. So every single day, set out time, separate so that you can study. Set out time where you can basically say, this 30 minutes every single day, I'm gonna study. And towards the things that you want to achieve. And the fourth thing, or perhaps the final thing that I want to talk about, that is a habit that you have to attain if you want to be successful. You have to network. You have to talk to other people that are more successful than you, that will show you how to become successful yourself. And networking is not only one-on-one. That's important, where you basically call other people that are more successful than you and ask them to help you or set up meetings or basically work on something. Network with other people, like-minded people, or people that want to achieve the same things that you want to achieve. And that networking is not only physical. Like I've said, it's sometimes networking that's done over Facebook, where you basically are following someone that's more successful than you. You basically comment on their status. You basically interact with them so that they can recognize you, and maybe you can basically start forming a relationship with them. So via YouTube, via Instagram, via Facebook, via social media, you can also start networking with other people. And do not be afraid to contact other people to basically help you. If you're going to be successful, you cannot have pride. Talk to other people that are more successful than you. Find out if they are willing to basically talk to you and help you in a certain way. If they're not, it's fine. Go to the next person and the next person. But you cannot have pride when you're trying to build yourself or trying to build your brand. And sometimes you find that there's a successful person that you want to network with, but that successful person does not have the time to network with you. But keep on commenting on their status, keep on commenting on their stuff, keep on interacting with them. And the more you keep on doing that, the more likely that you'll have a chance to basically interact with them and have a better relationship in future. So these are the 4 things that you have to do in order to become successful. I hope you love this video. If you love it, like always, click on the like button. I'm appreciating the love that I'm getting from all of you. And then thank you so much for viewing this. I really, really appreciate your time. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.